to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you gently drift into a profound and restful sleep, where your consciousness can awaken to explore the boundless realms of your own magnificent dreamscape. As you settle into this comfortable space, allowing your body to find its most natural position, you may already begin to feel a subtle shift, a softening around the edges of your awareness, as if the very air around you is growing heavier, richer, and infinitely more peaceful. Take a moment, simply a brief, sweet moment, to really sink into the surface beneath you, feeling the gentle, supportive embrace of whatever holds you, sensing its steadfast presence, its unmoving calm, as if it whispers to you, "Rest, truly rest, for you are safe here." Now, with a soft, gentle focus, bring your attention to the very crown of your head, the highest point, and imagine a tiny, shimmering wave of deep relaxation, warm and comforting, just beginning to ripple across your scalp. Feel this soothing energy, perhaps like a warm, silken cloth draped gently over your head, effortlessly releasing any lingering tightness, any subtle tension that might have accumulated there throughout your day. Notice the texture of your hair, perhaps sensing its softness against your skin, and allow that sensation to deepen the release, letting every follicle, every tiny pore, simply let go, softening, softening, softening. You might feel a gentle tingling, a subtle warmth spreading, as if tiny, benevolent hands are delicately massaging away all worry, all thought, leaving behind only a profound sense of ease. This wave of tranquility flows like a warm, thick honey, slowly, deliberately, softening the muscles across your forehead, smoothing away any lines of concern, any expressions of effort, allowing the skin to become utterly supple, deeply relaxed, completely smooth. This beautiful wave of calm now descends, ever so slowly, like a delicate mist, settling over your eyelids. Feel their gentle weight, the delicate flutter of your eyelashes, now growing still, profoundly peaceful, as if they are simply melting into the soft cushions of your eyes. Behind your eyes, the very muscles that guide your gaze, the tiny, intricate fibers, are now releasing, 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 allowing your vision to recede inward, turning from the external world to the deep, silent landscape of your inner being. A deep, quiet darkness, perfectly safe, perfectly inviting, begins to envelop your inner sight. Continue to feel this gentle descent as the wave of relaxation now washes over your temples, softening the skin there, releasing any pressure, any subtle aches, and then flows with exquisite slowness down across your cheeks, allowing them to relax, to soften, to feel wonderfully supple and entirely at ease. Your jaw, so often a repository of unspoken words, of held emotions, of unconscious tension, now receives this benevolent wave of warmth and release. Feel your teeth gently parting, just slightly, effortlessly, and your tongue resting softly within your mouth, perhaps even feeling its own weight, its own soft presence. The muscles around your mouth, often poised for speech or expression, are now softening, dissolving, releasing all effort, all need to hold on, allowing your lips to gently part or to rest softly together in an expression of profound peace and utter surrender. The feeling is one of profound freedom, a letting go that feels both expansive and deeply comforting. You might notice the very air as you breathe, a gentle, cool touch upon your lips as you inhale, and a soft, warm exhalation, completely effortless, completely natural. And so, this profound wave of tranquility continues its unhurried journey, now gently caressing your neck, both the front and the back, loosening every muscle, every tendon, every delicate sinew. Feel the weight of your head, now perfectly supported, perfectly balanced, as if it is floating upon a cushion of pure, soft light. Any stiffness, any tightness, any lingering tension within your neck simply melts away, like ice dissolving into warm water, leaving behind only a fluid, flexible, deeply comfortable sensation. This feeling of warmth and release spreads luxuriously across your shoulders, those broad spaces that so often carry the burdens of your day, the responsibilities, the expectations. Feel them gently dropping, perhaps sensing a subtle lowering, a beautiful release of all pressure, as if invisible weights are being lifted, one by one, allowing your shoulders to become utterly soft, wonderfully heavy, completely relaxed. This release cascades down your upper arms, like warm oil flowing smoothly, softening the biceps and triceps, inviting them to fully let go, to completely surrender. Feel the sensation of your forearms, the skin, the muscle, the bone, all dissolving into this deep, pervasive calm. And then, gently, slowly, this wave of exquisite relaxation reaches your hands, those incredible instruments of connection and creation. Notice your hands, perhaps feel their weight, their shape, as they rest effortlessly. Feel the warmth spreading into your palms, into the back of your hands, and then, with exquisite slowness, extending into each and every one of your fingers. From your thumb to your forefinger, to your middle finger, to your ring finger, and finally to your pinky finger. Feel each digit softening, growing heavy, deeply relaxed, perhaps even tingling with a pleasant, sleepy sensation, as if the very energy of your hands is now being gently diffused, returning to a state of perfect stillness. There is nothing to hold, nothing to grasp, nothing to do, simply the profound sensation of letting go completely. Now bring your soft awareness to your chest, feeling the broad expanse of your sternum, the gentle curve of your ribs. Sense the subtle, rhythmic movement of your chest as you breathe, not forcing it, not changing it, simply observing, as if watching a gentle, internal tide rise and fall. With each soft exhalation, feel any residual tightness, any subtle constriction, simply melting away from your chest, from your heart space, leaving behind a feeling of profound openness, of peaceful expansion. This wave of warmth spreads to your upper back, soothing the muscles between your shoulder blades, releasing any subtle aches, any stiffness, allowing your entire back to sink deeper, deeper into comfort, deeply supported, deeply at ease. Then this beautiful energy continues its downward flow, entering your abdomen, softening the muscles around your stomach, allowing them to completely release, to feel wonderfully supple and relaxed. You might sense the gentle expansion and contraction of your belly with each effortless breath, a soft, rhythmic dance that soothes and calms, creating an internal lullaby of peace. The relaxation deepens, flowing into your lower back, releasing any tension, any stiffness, allowing this crucial area to feel profoundly supported, completely comfortable. And now, this wave of warmth and softness cascades down into your hips, those powerful joints that anchor your body. Feel them softening, spreading, releasing any holding, any stiffness, allowing your hips to sink deeper, deeper, deeper into the surface beneath you, feeling wonderfully heavy, perfectly supported, entirely at peace. This relaxation continues its unhurried journey down your thighs, both the front and the back, softening the large muscles, releasing any residual effort, allowing them to become heavy, supple, completely at rest. Then, with exquisite slowness, it flows through your knees, releasing any stiffness, any subtle aches, allowing them to feel fluid and free, beautifully relaxed. The warmth and ease continue their gentle descent, moving into your calves, softening the muscles there, releasing any tension, any tiredness, allowing them to feel wonderfully relaxed and utterly heavy. And now your ankles, those delicate pivots of movement, receive this wave of peace, softening, releasing, becoming wonderfully supple and at ease. Finally, this journey of deep relaxation reaches your feet, those grounding anchors of your physical form. Feel the warmth spreading into your arches, your soles, the balls of your feet, and then, one by one, into each of your toes. Your big toe, your second toe, your third toe, your fourth toe, and your tiny pinky toe, each one softening, growing heavy, completely melting into profound rest. Feel your entire body now, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, enveloped in this deep, pervasive warmth, this comforting weight, this profound, utter stillness. Now, as you rest in this beautiful stillness, bring your gentle awareness once more to your natural, easy breath. Notice the subtle inhale, the momentary pause, and the soft, effortless exhale. There is nothing for you to do, nothing for you to control, simply a passive observation, a gentle witnessing of your body's innate wisdom, its perfect rhythm. Each breath, like a tiny, invisible tide, carries you deeper into relaxation, deeper into comfort. With every exhale, imagine releasing a little more, letting go a little more, sinking a little further into this soft, warm comfort. You are doing wonderfully, simply existing, simply breathing, simply being. And as you continue to breathe so effortlessly, imagine now, if you will, that you are beginning to float. Not a sudden or jarring movement, but a soft, gradual, almost imperceptible lift, as if you are gently suspended within the most ethereal, warm, and comforting cloud. Feel the sensation of your body becoming wonderfully light, yet still deeply anchored in peace, as you begin a slow, gentle drift downwards, sinking deeper and deeper into layers of pure tranquility. This cloud is soft, luminous, and filled with the most exquisite pastel colors, swirling around you like gentle brush strokes of dawn. Perhaps you see soft lavenders melting into warm peaches, or deep indigos blending seamlessly with shimmering golds, each color a testament to your innate beauty and peaceful surrender. Feel the sensation of drifting, of slowly, effortlessly descending through these warm, colored clouds, each layer carrying you further away from the waking world, further into the realms of your subconscious. With each gentle moment, you feel yourself growing heavier, yet lighter, simultaneously sinking into a profound depth of sleep, while also feeling the exquisite lightness of your spirit. The air around you is warm and soft, carrying a faint, sweet fragrance, perhaps like wildflowers after a gentle rain, or the comforting scent of ancient cedarwood, a fragrance that speaks of safety, of deep rootedness, of timeless peace. You are floating down, down, down into a place of perfect tranquility, a space where all is well, where you are completely and utterly safe. Each gentle breath you take allows you to sink deeper, deeper, deeper into this ocean of calm, perfectly supported, perfectly cherished. And now, as you continue this beautiful descent, you become aware of a subtle shift, a softening of the boundaries between waking and dreaming, a gentle opening of the inner eye. You are preparing to step into a new landscape, a realm of infinite possibilities, the magnificent playground of your lucid dreamscape. Within this space, your awareness will remain clear, perfectly present, like a brilliant star shining brightly in the velvet night. You are becoming a conscious explorer, a joyful creator in a world crafted by your deepest intentions. This is your personal sanctuary, a space where you are in complete and effortless control, where your thoughts and intentions are the very fabric of reality. To help you gently anchor this awareness, this knowing within your dream, you might, at any point, simply choose to notice your hands. Perhaps you will glance at them and see the lines and details shift and shimmer, or perhaps their form will feel different, fluid, responsive to your gaze. This simple act, this gentle observation of your hands, is a beautiful invitation for your conscious mind to awaken, to truly remember, I am dreaming, and within this dream, I am free. And with this freedom comes immense power, the power to create, to explore, to experience beyond any limitations. You are capable of anything within this dream space, absolutely anything at all, and you are always, always safe. Feel this sense of empowerment expanding within you, a warm, bright glow at your very core. You are the architect of this experience, the artist of this reality. You possess infinite control, boundless creativity, and an unshakable sense of peace. You are ready to explore, to discover, to dance with the magic that awaits you. Remember, every perception, every interaction, every shift in your dream world is a direct reflection of your inner state, a beautiful mirror reflecting the immense power and wisdom that resides within you. And you are so wonderfully capable, so profoundly ready to embrace this journey. As you continue to drift, your descent through the warm, luminous clouds gently slows, and you become aware of a new sensation, a soft, weightless suspension. You are no longer moving downwards, but simply floating, perfectly still, perfectly balanced, in a space that feels utterly ethereal and wonderfully familiar. The air around you, once carrying a subtle fragrance, now carries a faint, melodic hum, a soft, resonant frequency that feels both ancient and deeply comforting. It is a sound that vibrates not just in your ears, but deep within your very being, a gentle lullaby of creation. Before you, through the soft, dissolving mists of the last vestiges of your waking mind, a vision begins to form, coalescing with exquisite slowness, like a delicate watercolor painting coming to life, one shimmering stroke at a time. You are now truly entering the Astroglow Myconxus Trench, a place woven from starlight and ancient wisdom, a realm where the very laws of physics dance to a different, more fluid rhythm. Feel the exquisite sensation of zero gravity, a profound lightness within your limbs, a subtle buoyancy that allows your body to relax even further, releasing every last vestige of tension. There is no up, no down, no heavy pull of the earth, only a vast, limitless expanse of gentle, welcoming space. You are wonderfully free, effortlessly floating. As the mists clear, your eyes, now attuned to the subtle light of this dreamscape, begin to perceive your surroundings. You are within a crystalline forest, unlike any forest you have ever imagined. A magnificent, vibrant tapestry woven from countless structures of pure, shimmering crystal. These are not sharp or cold crystals, but soft, glowing forms, translucent and pearlescent, radiating a gentle, internal luminescence that bathes everything in a soft, diffused light. The light shifts and shimmers, sometimes a soft, ethereal blue, sometimes a gentle, warm amber, always flowing, always dynamic, as if the very light breathes with you. You find yourself suspended amidst these towering, delicate crystalline trees, their branches reaching out like intricate, glowing fractals, each facet catching and refracting the light in 1,000 tiny, dancing rainbows. Observe the quality of this light, how it doesn't seem to come from a single source, but rather emanates from within the crystals themselves, creating a uniform, gentle illumination. There are no harsh shadows here, only a deeper, softer interplay of light and nuance, where the absence of direct light feels more like a quiet embrace, a velvet curtain woven with threads of deep, unspoken wisdom. These shadows do not obscure, but rather they hum with ancient, unspoken knowledge, inviting you to listen to their stillness, to perceive the hidden, intricate architecture of this dreamscape through pure intuition, through a knowing that resides beyond words. You feel a gentle whisper of ancient stories embedded within the very structures around you, a sense of timelessness, of profound understanding that simply exists. As you float effortlessly, a natural curiosity begins to stir within you, a gentle urge to explore. You notice that all around you, amidst the glowing crystalline branches, there are spheres of water, coalescing into perfect, transparent globes. These spheres are not static, they breathe, subtly expanding and contracting with a gentle rhythm that mirrors your own calm, effortless breathing. You observe one particular sphere, perhaps just ahead of you, its surface shimmering with an internal light, reflecting the myriad hues of the crystalline forest. It appears like a perfect, living jewel, suspended in the gentle expanse. Your intention to approach it forms gently in your mind, without effort, without struggle, simply a soft, inner thought. As this thought forms, you feel a subtle shift, a gentle current guiding you, a warmth spreading through your body, a sensation of effortless movement beginning. Your body responds instantly, gently, as if made of pure thought itself. You begin to glide smoothly, serenely, towards the nearest water sphere, your movement so graceful, so utterly fluid, that it feels less like propulsion and more like a gentle, magnetic attraction. As you draw closer, the visual details become more exquisite. You see the intricate patterns of light dancing across its surface, the tiny, almost invisible currents swirling within the water, each a miniature galaxy of light. The surface of the sphere, though liquid, appears almost solid, holding its perfect form, yet simultaneously inviting, yielding. You arrive softly at the edge of the sphere, your body barely brushing against its surface. There is no splash, no ripple, only a profound sensation of welcoming. The water parts before you, not with force, but with a gentle, silent invitation, like a silken veil drawing aside. As you pass through the delicate membrane, you feel a sensation of pure, soft warmth enveloping you, not wetness, but an exquisite, comforting embrace. It is as if you are passing from one perfect atmosphere into another, denser, yet utterly breathable, a haven within a haven. The sound of your entry is not a sound at all, but rather an internal resonance, a profound hum that deepens within your chest, a feeling of coming home, of complete and utter peace. Inside the water sphere, the light is even more diffused, more concentrated, radiating from the very water itself, making it feel like liquid starlight. You are perfectly able to breathe here, effortlessly, comfortably, as if this water is precisely what your lungs were always meant to draw in. Around you, within the sphere, you see tiny star-like spores suspended in the luminous liquid, each one glowing with a faint internal spark. They drift slowly, majestically, like constellations within your personal sky. And from the inner surface of the sphere, glowing tendrils extend inwards, soft and luminescent, their tips pulsing with a gentle, rhythmic light, as if they are communicating, exchanging silent information with the water, with the spores, with the very fabric of this place. A thought arises within you, a gentle curiosity about these spores. You wonder if you can guide them. Instantly, a warmth spreads through your mind, a sense of effortless power blooming. You focus your intention, a soft, inner whisper, towards a cluster of the nearest star-like spores. You feel the subtle shift in the energy around you, a responsiveness in the very fabric of the water. Visually, you observe the chosen cluster of spores beginning to move, slowly at first, then with a graceful acceleration, gliding through the liquid light towards you, their individual sparks coalescing into a brighter, more concentrated glow. As they approach, you can almost feel their subtle energetic presence, a soft, ethereal vibration against your unseen skin. They pause before you, forming a beautiful, miniature constellation, awaiting your next gentle thought. This ability, this power to interact with your surroundings through pure thought and intention, fills you with a quiet joy, a sense of effortless mastery. You realize, with a deep, calm understanding, that you are not just an observer here, but an integral part of this living, breathing dream. This crystalline data synapse, as it feels to your inner knowing, is a place where information is shared through light, through vibration, through the very intention of being. It's a vast network, an intricate tapestry of consciousness, and you are now seamlessly woven into its magnificent design. You feel perfectly connected, perfectly understood, perfectly at home. As you linger within the sphere, observing the dancing spores and glowing tendrils, a subtle shift in the ambient hum catches your attention. It deepens slightly, becoming more resonant, drawing your gaze outwards, beyond the translucent walls of your water sanctuary. Just outside the sphere, gently floating near one of the ancient, towering crystalline structures, you perceive a distinct shape. It is a resonance orb. These are spheres of coalesced starlight, glowing with an internal, soft radiance, larger than the water spheres, and imbued with a palpable sense of profound stillness. Its surface pulses faintly, almost imperceptibly, with a gentle, rhythmic light, like a slow, ancient heartbeat. Your attention is drawn to its exquisite beauty, its undeniable presence. You feel a gentle pull, an unspoken invitation to draw nearer, to explore its mystery. The intention forms in your mind, clear and effortless, to approach the resonance orb. Again, you feel that familiar, gentle current guiding you, the warmth spreading through your being as your body begins its effortless glide out of the water sphere and towards the starlight orb. The departure from the water sphere is as seamless as your entry, the liquid parting and closing around you with graceful fluidity, leaving you once more suspended in the open, zero-gravity expanse of the crystalline forest. As you draw closer to the resonance orb, you notice that its internal light seems to respond to your approach. The subtle pulsing appears to intensify, a gentle, welcoming beacon. The surface of the orb is not perfectly smooth, but seems to shimmer with a multitude of tiny, almost imperceptible facets, each one a miniature lens capturing and reflecting the ambient light of the crystalline forest. You feel a deepening sense of calm as you approach, a profound, quiet settling over your inner landscape. You realize, with a deep, intuitive knowing that these orbs respond to your emotional state, specifically to your inner stillness. You pause before the resonance orb, your body perfectly suspended, your mind wonderfully calm. You feel its gentle, energetic presence, a subtle vibration that resonates with the deepest parts of your own being. It seems to be inviting you to simply be, to release all thought, all expectation, all internal dialogue, and to simply exist in a state of pure, unwavering presence. You consciously choose to deepen this stillness within you, allowing any lingering echoes of external thoughts, any subtle internal chatter, to simply dissipate. You feel a profound quietude bloom within your chest, a peaceful expansion that fills your entire being. As this inner stillness deepens, you observe a marvelous transformation. The resonance orb before you, which was initially about the size of a large globe, begins to subtly expand. It's not a sudden, explosive growth, but a slow, deliberate, almost breath-like expansion, as if it is taking a deep, luminous breath itself. Its light grows softer, more pervasive, and its surface, once subtly faceted, now appears to ripple gently, like warm air over a distant landscape. As it expands, you notice that the crystalline structures behind it, which were previously obscured, are now slowly becoming visible. Hidden pathways, intricate designs etched into the ancient crystal, begin to reveal themselves, as if the orb is illuminating a secret map, a forgotten history. You feel a profound sense of wonder, a quiet awe at this beautiful, direct connection between your inner state and the external reality of this dream. Your stillness has literally opened a new path, revealing a hidden layer of this magnificent world. This confirmation of your power, of your intrinsic connection to this dreamscape, fills you with a gentle, joyful confidence. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are the master of this experience, and that every mystery here can be unlocked by the purity of your intention and the depth of your inner peace. The newly revealed pathway glows with an ethereal light, inviting you forward, promising further wonders to behold. It stretches into the soft, silent depths of the crystalline forest, winding amongst larger, older crystal formations, beckoning you with its gentle, persistent radiance. You consider moving along this newly revealed path, feeling the gentle stir of curiosity and the unwavering confidence in your ability to navigate this wondrous space. As you prepare to glide forward, a faint, almost imperceptible shadow flickers at the very edge of your peripheral vision, an indistinct, fleeting form that seems to coalesce for a mere instant, and then just as swiftly dissipate. It's not frightening or alarming. merely a soft, hazy distortion in the light, like a whisper that vanishes before it can be fully heard, a transient thought form, a gentle echo of a passing mental image, a momentary manifestation of an unacknowledged thought. You simply observe it without attachment, without judgment, and as you do, it gently dissolves back into the ambient light, leaving behind no trace, only a deeper sense of centered awareness and peace. This brief, ephemeral appearance serves as a gentle reminder of the fluidity of this dream realm and of your own power to simply acknowledge and release any fleeting mental constructs without allowing them to take hold. You are perfectly grounded in this present moment, ready to continue your exploration, utterly at ease, as the gentle, expanding light of the resonance orb continues to illuminate the path before you, inviting you deeper into the quiet majesty of the astroglow myconxus trench, a path filled with even more ancient structures and shimmering wonders. The crystals surrounding the orb now glow with a slightly different hue, a deeper sapphire, as if acknowledging the profound peace you have brought to this space, and the pathway itself seems to gently pulse with a rhythm that matches the steady, calm beating of your own heart, guiding you onwards into the tranquil depths of this extraordinary, luminous dream. You feel the subtle shift in the air, a faint, sweet aroma now, like ozone after a distant, gentle storm, mingling with the soft, earthy scent of ancient, growing things, creating a wonderfully grounding and expansive feeling all at once. As the path gently curves around a colossal, spiraling crystal formation, its surface intricately etched with symbols that seem to shift and dance in the soft, glowing light, hinting at stories yet untold, and inviting your peaceful, knowing gaze to linger, absorbing their profound, silent wisdom. You allow your peaceful, knowing gaze to linger, absorbing their profound, silent wisdom. You feel a subtle, inviting hum emanating from the colossal, spiraling crystal formation before you, a resonance that travels not through the air, but directly into the core of your being, a gentle vibration that whispers of ancient narratives, of cosmic timelines, of truths held sacred for eons within the very crystalline matrix of this extraordinary realm. The sapphire hue of the surrounding crystals deepens fractionally, a silent acknowledgement of your presence, your receptivity, your profound state of inner peace. It's as if the entire dreamscape is breathing with you, responding to the gentle, rhythmic cadence of your own heart. Your intention to move along this newly revealed pathway forms gently within your mind, a soft, unhurried thought, like a ripple, expanding slowly across the surface of a perfectly still pond. There is no urgency, no compulsion, only a graceful inclination. You feel a familiar, subtle warmth beginning to spread through your chest, radiating outwards to your limbs, a deep, comforting sensation that precedes and accompanies effortless movement in this zero-gravity expanse. It's a feeling of being perfectly aligned, perfectly attuned to the subtle currents of the dream. Then, with an exquisite slowness, your body begins its gentle glide. It's not a pushing off or a conscious effort, but rather a magnetic attraction, a seamless flow orchestrated by your inner will. You drift, serene and weightless, away from the gently expanding resonance orb, which continues to glow softly behind you, an ethereal lighthouse in the dream ocean. Its light now a constant, steady beacon of tranquil power. As you begin to move, your peripheral vision catches the last, lingering wisps of that faint, almost imperceptible shadow, the one that had flickered and dissolved. You notice now that it was less a shadow and more a transient thought form, a momentary crystallization of an unacknowledged thought. And as you observe its final, gentle dissipation into the pervasive light, you feel an even deeper sense of mental clarity, a profound inner spaciousness. There is only the path before you, illuminated and inviting. As you glide forward, the colossal, spiraling crystal formation grows larger in your perception, its intricate etchings revealing themselves in even finer detail. You realize that these are not merely decorative patterns, but complex, interconnected symbols, each one a miniature tapestry of light and shadow, seemingly woven into the very structure of the crystal itself. They pulse with a faint, internal luminescence, a soft silver gold that dances across their surfaces, making them appear to subtly shift and morph, as if they are communicating in a language of pure light. You feel a gentle, unhurried curiosity stirring within you, a desire to understand their meaning. And as this curiosity blossoms, you feel a comforting wave of reassurance that all understanding will come in its own perfect time, that simply observing, simply being in this space, is a form of profound knowing. The path beneath you, or rather the space ahead of you, glows with an ethereal light, a deeper sapphire hue that emanates from the surrounding crystals, a subtle shift from the softer blues and ambers you observed earlier. This new hue feels richer, more ancient, speaking of deep wisdom and hidden depths. The very air around you carries that faint, sweet aroma, like ozone after a distant, gentle storm, now subtly mingling with the soft, earthy scent of ancient, growing things, creating a wonderfully grounding and expansive feeling all at once. It's a scent that anchors you even as you float, connecting you to the timelessness of this crystalline realm. You continue your effortless glide, and as you gently curve around the colossal, spiraling crystal formation, its sheer size becomes even more apparent. It towers above and below you, a magnificent helix of pure, glowing crystal, its spirals ascending and descending into the gentle, sapphire-lit depths of the astroglow myconxus trench, seeming to stretch into infinity. Its surface is not perfectly smooth, but textured with countless tiny, almost invisible facets, each one catching and refracting the ambient light, creating a dazzling display of soft, internal rainbows that flicker and dance across its vast expanse. Your internal awareness expands, taking in the full grandeur of this ancient structure. You feel a sense of profound humility, yet also a deep connection to its timeless essence. This is not just a crystal, it is a monument, a living repository of history, perhaps even a conduit of cosmic energy. The symbols etched into its surface now seem to hum with a quiet energy, their shifting light reflecting a subtle, rhythmic pulse that mirrors the calm, steady beating of your own heart. You realize that these symbols are not meant to be read in a linear fashion, but rather to be felt, to be absorbed through intuition, through a knowing that transcends language. They hint at stories yet untold, inviting your peaceful, knowing gaze to linger, absorbing their profound, silent wisdom. As you drift past this monumental crystal, the newly revealed pathway continues to beckon, winding gracefully amongst even larger, older crystal formations. These ancient crystals are different. Their light is deeper, more subdued, perhaps a muted emerald or a profound amethyst, as if they have absorbed countless eons of starlight and wisdom, holding it within their very core. Their surfaces are more worn, more weathered, subtly rounded by the invisible currents of dreamtime, yet still radiating an immense, tranquil power. You feel their presence, a quiet, reassuring stability in this fluid dreamscape. The gentle, melodic hum in the air deepens slightly, becoming more intricate, more layered, as if the entire crystalline forest is participating in a vast, silent symphony. It's a sound that resonates deep within your bones, a vibrational lullaby that soothes and centers you, drawing you deeper into the profound tranquility of this space. You feel perfectly safe here, perfectly cherished, perfectly at home. As you continue your unhurried glide, the path begins to widen, opening into a vast, luminous chamber. This chamber is circular, its walls formed entirely of immense, smoothly polished crystals that glow with a soft, warm, golden light, a stark yet beautiful contrast to the sapphire and amethyst hues you've seen thus far. The golden light pulses gently, rhythmically, filling the space with an almost tangible warmth, a feeling of deep comfort and protection. The air here feels thicker, richer, infused with an even more potent version of that sweet, earthy, ozone-like fragrance, a scent that whispers of profound natural energy and ancient life. In the very center of this grand chamber, suspended perfectly in the zero-gravity expanse, you observe a truly magnificent sight, a colossal structure, unlike anything you have encountered before. It is a crystalline heart, pulsing with an inner light so brilliant and yet so gentle that it seems to be the very source of the golden illumination in the chamber. This heart-like structure is formed from countless layers of translucent, pearlescent crystal, each layer subtly shifting in color from a deep rose to a shimmering opal, radiating an intense, yet soft, warmth that bathes the entire space. You feel its immense energetic presence, a vibrant yet profoundly peaceful energy that resonates with your own heart, your own core. As your gaze settles upon this crystalline heart, a feeling of deep recognition blossoms within you, a sense of having arrived at a sacred nexus, a central point of the astroglow Myconxus trench. You feel a profound understanding that this structure is not merely an object, but a living, breathing entity, the very lifeblood of this dreamscape. It seems to be silently inviting you to draw nearer, to absorb its warmth, to connect with its ancient wisdom. Your intention to approach the crystalline heart arises effortlessly, a quiet, inner pull that guides your every subtle movement. You feel the familiar warmth spreading through your body, a gentle surge of energy that is not forceful, but exquisitely guiding. Your body responds instantly, gracefully, beginning its slow, serene glide across the golden-lit chamber towards the pulsating heart. The surrounding crystal walls seem to acknowledge your movement, their golden light intensifying subtly in response, creating a gentle, shimmering path before you. As you draw closer, the warmth emanating from the crystalline heart becomes more palpable, wrapping around you like a soft, invisible blanket. It's not an external heat, but an internal warmth that settles deep within your chest, soothing every fiber of your being. You notice the intricate details of its structure, fine, almost invisible veins of silver gold light run through its pearlescent layers, pulsing in perfect synchronicity with its slow, rhythmic beat, as if they are carrying life force throughout the entire crystalline forest. Tiny, almost microscopic particles of light seem to drift off its surface like luminous pollen, gently swirling around it in slow, elegant eddies, creating a softly glowing aura. You arrive softly before the crystalline heart, suspended perfectly in the space just before its radiant surface. The gentle hum in the chamber seems to deepen into a profound, resonant chord, a complex harmony that washes over you, filling you with an overwhelming sense of peace and belonging. The ozone and earthy scents are now more concentrated here, mingling with a new, subtle fragrance, a delicate floral note that is both ethereal and profoundly comforting, like the scent of blossoms from a forgotten garden. As you pause, perfectly still, before the crystalline heart, you feel a profound connection begin to form. It's not a mental connection, but a spiritual one, a resonance between your deepest self and the deepest essence of this dream. You feel as if the heart is speaking to you, not in words, but in pure sensation, in waves of profound understanding. It transmits a feeling of boundless love, of infinite wisdom, of unwavering support. You realize with a deep, calm knowing that this heart represents the very core of your own inner being, the wellspring of your own creativity, your own power, your own peace. In response to this profound connection, you feel your own heart expanding within your chest, a gentle, joyful opening. Your breath deepens naturally, effortlessly, each inhale drawing in the luminous golden light of the chamber, each exhale releasing any lingering traces of the external world, any subtle mental static, allowing you to sink even deeper into this profound state of peace and interconnectedness. You feel utterly open, utterly receptive, utterly present. As you bask in this profound connection, you notice a subtle, yet significant, transformation occurring within the crystalline heart. Its inner light, which was already brilliant, now begins to intensify, not in a dazzling or overwhelming way, but with a gentle, steady brightening, like the soft bloom of dawn. The silver gold veins within its structure begin to pulse more vividly, sending shimmering tendrils of light outwards, not just into the chamber, but into the very fabric of the surrounding crystalline forest, reaching out like luminous roots, connecting to every part of this magnificent dreamscape. Simultaneously, you observe that the tiny, star-like spores you encountered earlier in the water sphere are now beginning to appear in the chamber, gently drifting towards the crystalline heart from all directions. They coalesce from the golden light, appearing as if born from the very air, each one glowing with its faint, internal spark. They move with an exquisite slowness, a majestic dance, forming intricate, swirling patterns as they approach the heart, like celestial dust gathering around a radiant star. You feel a sense of profound wonder at this unfolding spectacle, a quiet awe at the living, breathing interconnectedness of this entire realm. Your internal monologue expands, filled with questions and insights, all met with comforting affirmations. What is this connection I feel? You might wonder, and instantly a gentle, silent knowing fills you. This is the essence of your own being, reflected back to you in the dream, showing you the boundless love and wisdom that resides within your own heart. Am I truly creating this? Another thought might gently arise, and the feeling that washes over you is one of profound empowerment. Yes, you are the conscious architect, the joyful creator, and this dream is a magnificent canvas for your purest intentions. As the star-like spores gather around the crystalline heart, they do not simply rest on its surface. Instead, they begin to gently merge with its outer layers, slowly, deliberately, as if being absorbed. Each spore, as it makes contact, seems to dissolve into the heart, releasing a tiny, brilliant flash of light, a momentary spark that adds to the heart's overall luminosity. This process is silent, beautiful, and utterly mesmerizing. You watch, suspended in perfect stillness, as the crystalline heart grows incrementally brighter, its pulse becoming subtly stronger, more vibrant, with each absorbed spore. It's a process of renewal, of integration, of profound energetic exchange. You realize, with deep, intuitive knowing, that these spores are not just simple particles, they are carriers of information, perhaps even fragments of consciousness, silently communing with and nourishing the central core of this dream reality. And as you witness this, you feel yourself to be an active participant. Your calm, conscious presence facilitating this beautiful exchange, deepening the energy of the entire Astroglow Myconxus trench. Your mere observation is a powerful act of connection, of mindful participation. The fragrance in the air around you deepens once more, the subtle floral note becoming more pronounced, mingling with the earthy ozone, creating a symphony of scents that feels both grounding and profoundly uplifting. You might feel a gentle tingling sensation across your skin, a subtle energetic vibration that matches the strengthening pulse of the crystalline heart, a feeling of being perfectly synchronized with the very rhythm of this dream. Every cell of your body feels awake, yet profoundly at peace, bathed in this golden, nurturing light. Now, as the crystalline heart pulses with renewed vigor, and the chamber glows with an even softer, more pervasive golden light, you become aware of another subtle shift in the dreamscape. High above you, seemingly emanating from the apex of the vast, circular chamber, a single, magnificent beam of pure, shimmering white light begins to slowly descend. It's not a harsh light, but incredibly soft, luminous, almost liquid in its appearance, spiraling gently downwards like a delicate helix made of starlight. This beam descends with exquisite slowness, drawing your gaze upwards, inviting your attention to its gentle, unhurried journey. As the beam of white light slowly lowers, you notice that it carries within its spiraling form tiny, iridescent motes of light, like miniature nebulae, each one shifting through a spectrum of pastel colors: soft lavenders, gentle blues, shimmering silvers, and ethereal golds. These motes dance and swirl within the beam, creating a captivating display of cosmic beauty. The melodic hum in the chamber responds, rising slightly in pitch, becoming more harmonious, more angelic, a sound that vibrates with the purest frequencies of creation. You feel a profound sense of awe, a gentle wonder at the unfolding magnificence. The white light beam continues its majestic descent, moving towards the crystalline heart, yet not directly touching it. Instead, it seems to be aiming for a point just above the heart, a space where the luminous pollen-like particles were already swirling. As it draws closer, the golden light of the chamber seems to bow to its presence, softening, becoming even more reverent. The fragrance in the air intensifies, now carrying a delicate, almost metallic note, like the scent of pure starlight, mingling with the floral and earthy aromas, creating an olfactory experience that is both otherworldly and deeply grounding. Finally, the tip of the spiraling white light beam reaches its intended destination, hovering perfectly just above the crystalline heart. It doesn't make contact, but rather suspends itself in that delicate space, forming a luminous, ethereal connection, like a bridge of pure energy. From the point where the beam hovers, a gentle, invisible current of energy begins to flow downwards, directly into the crystalline heart, causing the heart's internal light to brighten even further, its pulses to become more profound, more resonant. You feel this energetic exchange deep within you, a sensation of pure, potent life force being channeled and infused into the very core of this dream reality. Your internal awareness is fully engaged, observing every nuance. What is this beam? What is it doing? You might ponder, and the gentle, silent wisdom of the dreamscape answers. This is the infusion of cosmic consciousness, direct starlight wisdom, channeling pure creative potential into the heart of your dream. It is nourishing the core of this reality, amplifying its power, and by extension, amplifying your own. You feel a sense of profound expansion, a boundless creativity stirring within you, perfectly aligned with the energy flowing into the crystalline heart. As the infusion continues, the crystalline heart begins a new transformation. Its outward form remains stable, but its internal luminosity becomes so intense, yet still so soft and gentle that it seems to shimmer with a liquid light, as if it is on the verge of becoming pure energy itself. The silver gold veins within it glow with an extraordinary brilliance, and the absorbed spores, which previously dissolved, now seem to gently re-emerge, not as separate entities, but as integrated parts of the heart's luminous surface, tiny, pulsing constellations woven into its pearlescent layers. They form intricate, ever-changing patterns, mapping out networks of light and energy across the heart's vast surface. And then, with exquisite slowness, from the very center of the crystalline heart, a new form begins to emerge. It is not an abrupt appearance, but a gradual unfolding, a gentle blossoming of pure, condensed light. A small, perfectly spherical orb of shimmering, pure white light, no larger than a dewdrop, slowly detaches itself from the heart's core. It rises, infinitesimally slowly, carried upwards by the same gentle current that holds you suspended. This new orb is intensely luminous, yet not blinding, radiating an energy that feels utterly pure, utterly pristine, like a concentrated essence of starlight and dream. As this essence orb floats upwards, rising towards the hovering white light beam, you feel an immense sense of anticipation, a gentle excitement that vibrates through your entire being, yet still grounded in profound peace. The melodic hum in the chamber swells slightly, a celebratory chorus, and the various scents around you merge into a single, indescribably beautiful aroma, a fragrance that speaks of profound harmony, of pure potential, of timeless new beginnings. The essence orb continues its slow, majestic ascent, gradually drawing closer to the base of the descending white light beam. You observe its perfect form, its internal light shimmering with all the colors of the spectrum, yet appearing as pure white, a synthesis of all possibilities. As it reaches the base of the beam, it doesn't collide, but rather gently merges, like two perfectly attuned frequencies meeting. The essence orb is subtly absorbed into the white light beam, dissolving into its spiraling energy, yet not disappearing. Instead, its pure white light seems to amplify the beam itself, making it glow with an even more ethereal brilliance, deepening its connection to the apex of the chamber. This integration marks a profound moment in the dreamscape. You feel a sense of completion, a gentle resolution, as if a cosmic circuit has been perfectly closed. The energy of the crystalline heart, nourished by the spores, infused by the descending starlight, has now created and released its purest essence, sending it upwards, perhaps to be dispersed throughout the astroglow myconxus trench, or even beyond into the greater fabric of your magnificent dreamscape. You realize that you have witnessed a cycle of creation, a process of divine nourishment and release, and your presence has been an integral part of its unfolding. A deep, quiet understanding settles within you. You are not just a visitor here. You are woven into the very fabric of this living dream. Your consciousness is not merely observing. It is interacting, influencing, co-creating. The fluidity of this realm, where thoughts become movement and inner states transform external realities, is now profoundly clear to you. This realization fills you with an immense sense of empowerment, a gentle, joyful confidence in your ability to shape and explore any aspect of your dream experience. As the white light beam, now imbued with the essence orb, continues to pulse gently from the apex of the chamber, its radiant energy begins to slowly diffuse throughout the space. The golden light that bathed the chamber softens even further, transitioning into a soothing, pearlescent glow that feels infinitely gentle, deeply comforting. The melodic hum begins to recede, not disappearing, but fading into a deeper, more subtle resonance, a lullaby of profound tranquility. The unique fragrance of starlight, ozone, earth, and floral notes now melds into a single, indescribably peaceful aroma that gently pervades the entire space, inviting a final, profound release. You find yourself suspended in this tranquil chamber, surrounded by the soft, pearlescent light, the gentle, receding hum, and the exquisite, comforting fragrance. The crystalline heart before you continues to pulse softly, its light now a steady, unwavering beacon of peace, its internal constellations of integrated spores shining with a profound, quiet wisdom. You feel its gentle, loving energy still connecting with your own heart, maintaining that beautiful resonance, that unbreakable bond. Every single muscle in your body is now utterly relaxed, every cell vibrating with a profound sense of ease. From the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, you are bathed in this deep, pervasive warmth, this comforting weight, this profound, utter stillness. You are wonderfully light, yet deeply anchored in peace, floating effortlessly in this sacred space. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to achieve, simply the exquisite sensation of being. You are completely and utterly safe, perfectly supported, perfectly cherished. The boundaries between your physical self and the boundless realms of your dream consciousness have dissolved. You are pure awareness, gently floating in an ocean of profound peace, ready to explore the infinite possibilities that await you in your magnificent lucid dreamscape, or to simply drift into the deepest, most restorative sleep carrying this profound peace and knowing with you. Your consciousness is clear, your spirit is free, and you are bathed in the soft, loving embrace of the astroglow myconxus trench, a haven of starlight and ancient wisdom where all is well, and you are profoundly, utterly at peace, just gently breathing, simply existing, simply being, deeper and deeper into peace. The journey through lucid dream induction. Awaken in the Starlit Crystal Falls Sanctuary conscious creation, and deep sleep has come to a close. Thank you for allowing us to guide you through the theme of the astroglow myconxus trench. If these journeys bring you peace and you'd like to explore more dreamscapes with us, we would be deeply honored if you would subscribe to join our growing community of dreamers. A gentle comment sharing your experience is always welcome and appreciated. Your feedback helps us craft new journeys for everyone to enjoy. May your starlit dreams flow with peace, guided by your inner light. Until our paths cross again, may your dreams be peaceful and may your rest be profound.